Colorado. I don't believe it, but I think it's really funny that people do. So,
Supposedly, it went over $2 billion while building this airport event.
so for this one, it's like authority bias because they're interviewing someone who worked at the Denver airport, so it's his job to know about the Denver airport. So it makes him seem more believable, but for people who already believe in the conspiracy theory, they're just like, oh no, he's just lying to you to trick you like everybody else. And then here,
Schedule and went $2 billion over budget with a final cost of $4.8 billion. Yep.
so this here is kind of framing because the dude in the video isn't really saying if he believes or doesn't believe in the conspiracy, he's just listing the facts. So this kind of makes him seem a bit more reliable since he appears to have like no predetermined idea about the airport.
Construction worker claimed that the scheduled delay had been because 5 multi-storied buildings had been built beneath the airport. The same construction worker, along with others, reportedly said that there was a complex network of tunnels beneath the airport.
So here it's kind of authority bias and anchoring. The authority bias is the multiple reports about the underground buildings and tunnels from all the construction workers, and since they were the ones building the airport, everyone's like, oh, they must be right. And then it's anchoring because the airport did kind of confirm that the tunnels are for the train system, because it's a big airport, so there's trains from terminal to terminal. But people are like, but they're there, and that's what they base their conspiracy off of, even though the reason for the tunnels was given.
Eyes glow red, a weird fiery red in the middle of the night.
And so this is kind of apophenia because people connect the fact that the sculpture killed its creator to it being cursed or haunted. It's like a malevolent spirit. And so that's kind of led to it being called Lucifer or Satan's steed, just because they're like connected to the fourth horseman of the apocalypse, death.
That number equals 33, which is the highest level that you can get to in Freemasonry.
This is also apophenia because on the dedication stone there's a symbol and it kind of looks like the Freemason one, so people connected it to the dedication date. But I mean, I don't really think this could be on purpose because construction was 16 months late, so the date wasn't the planned date to have the airport done and dedicated. So it's kind of just a coincidence that it added up to 33.
Just seeing the couple murals that are here in Denver, there's 4 in this airport, the 2 that are on that side and the 2 that are behind me.
So this is like framing authority bias and like the Dunning-Kruger effect all in one, because they're interviewing a conspiracy theorist, so everybody watching, you already know that he firmly believes in all the weird stuff about the Denver airport. And then it's authority bias, he can be seen as an authority on the Denver airport conspiracy, and like Dunning-Kruger because he believes he's right, he believes he knows what's happening, and all the weird stuff at the airport.
Who died in Auschwitz in the Denver airport.
So this is gut feeling because I've seen the murals a lot, and they are really weird. They're just not what you'd expect in an airport. Like there's kids in a coffin, a letter from a kid in a concentration camp. That just doesn't really make sense to have in an international airport, even though the artist claims they're supposed to address political and, I guess, environmental concerns.
World Airport Commission. The New World.
And then this is effect heuristic and apophenia because the gut feeling is just, this was a privately funded airport and it cost a lot of money, so for it to be privately funded, it's kind of weird, especially since Denver already had an international airport closer to the center of the city. And then it's apophenia because they're connecting the airport to the New World Order, and there's not really any proof that these two things are connected. So, yeah.